Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to my page. I'm Chosen 1444 Hilla, and I'm back today, guys, with another message, okay? So right now, something just came over me, a little sudden surge, okay, of like feeling really good, really released, really free, okay? So what I'm getting is that maybe this collective energy, some of you guys might be feeling like free or something, okay? Something could have came over you out of nowhere, okay? Because as you guys know that we all collective consciousness, okay? We all have different timelines, okay? We might experience the same thing, but at different points of time, and you gotta find a group you belong in, okay? So not every reader gonna be for you. Some readers may be for you. Some might be for others, okay? So we gonna tap in to see what be going on, okay? So I do readers for the collective. That means all signs, and welcome, doesn't matter what sign you are, okay? We gonna tap in to see what could be talking about, what we gonna be talking about today. But I'm getting heavy on the money, okay? So today I feel like doing a money read, okay? So let's tap in to see what could be going on with your guys' money, okay? Because I feel like there's the energy of some type of new beginnings, okay? Summertime is here, okay? Spring already done passed. Something done been growing, and what I'm getting is that a lot of you guys could have already been planting some ideas, planting some things on the low that nobody may know about, okay? So we're gonna tap in to see what could be something going on with you guys' money, okay? What's the news on you guys' money? It's the T. All right, so goal setting, like I said. So a lot of you guys are coming right now in the energy of goal setting, okay? And if you're not there yet, you're going to be asked to start goal setting, okay? You're going to be asked to start setting some clear financial career goals, okay? Start making a plan what you want to do in your life, okay? Break them down to some type of steps, okay? So maybe if you know you got to get to some type of position or you need some type of role, you got to like have this under your belt, you got to have this education, this certificate, okay? Maybe you got to get fit for certain positions, okay? You got to start tracking your progress, okay? And then celebrating the milestones as you go, okay? So you're going to be asked to celebrate the milestones, even the little small ones, okay? So I'm going to say some of you guys probably been in the energy of goal setting, okay? And you're going to be asked to start celebrating your milestones, okay? Because some of you guys are probably not even realizing how far you came so far. Some of you guys probably still unsatisfied. Some of you guys may be some type of workaholics, okay? So that's what's coming out today so far, collective. You're going to be asked to start goal setting, or you're in the energy of goal setting, okay? And you're also going to have to start setting some type of financial boundaries, okay? So you're going to have to you're going to be asked to establish and maintain financial boundaries, communicate clearly with family and friends, avoid lending money you can't afford to prioritize your financial health, okay? So I know you probably got the friends or the family that asks you every other day, you got $20, you got $25, you got $50. You got to be a guy that starts putting some boundaries down, okay? Even if you're the rich friend, okay? You're the rich family member, you're going to be asked to stop doing that, because I feel like that's what's kind of pushing your goals back, okay? You might have to be in the season of isolation, or just saying you ain't got it. That's what I'm getting, okay? Yeah, you're going to have to have an investment insight, okay? So you're going to start educating yourself on investments, okay? Research options, consult with a financial advisor, and start small to build your portfolio, secure your financial future, okay? So you got to be asked to start researching your options and things like that, okay? So maybe if it's multiple things you could be collecting of, okay? So some people always think you gotta only have one income, okay? Nobody's saying like you gotta go out there and actually work 2 jobs and things like that, but there's other things you can get or invest into to also have some type of income coming into your home, okay? So you're gonna be asked to like increase your investment insight. That's what I'm getting, okay, as well. All right, and you also, some of you guys might also be in the energy of having a side hustle, okay? So some of you guys probably do understand that whatever job you probably working right now is not enough, okay? So you're gonna have to explore some type of additional income streams, okay? Because there's not enough. You trying to be rich. This, like I said, this is a money ring. You trying to be rich. You have to have some type of multiple incomes coming in, side hustles, things like that, like a marketable skill, something you might be good at, okay? Try to sell it in some type of way. You can start small, things like that. See people that you might know in the neighborhood want to give it a try, a test for free, something like that. Over time, you start slowly, okay? I'm gonna charge this $10, charge it $15, charge it $20. And over time, even how many 20s per five people is already 100, right? All you need is 10 people to give you $20, and you're already at 200, right? So it's like, come on, you got to start thinking, okay? So that's what I'm getting. You're going to be asked to start stepping into your side hustle energy and having multiple incomes, okay? But I'm getting that it's having you use some type of skill, some type of hobby you may know. Because you don't want to have 2 jobs, okay? You want to have the side hustle as a skill that you enjoy, okay? That is easy to you, comes easy to you, okay? And yeah, you're going to also actually start tracking your expenses, okay? So some of you guys probably be going out just swiping that card, boop, 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 swiping that credit card, not even thinking about what you got left, okay? So some of you probably do know what you got left, but you guys probably some type of impulse shoppers or something like that. Y'all start shopping and go scared to click your bank account at the end of the day. So you gotta step out of that, okay? Start tracking it. If you're gonna do that, you gotta know what you got going on, okay? Like review your spending habits. Like you do not need everything. Just because you got it don't mean you gotta get it, okay? Like because every now and then, okay, you might walk past the ice cream shop, you might want the ice cream, okay? But you don't need every pair of sneakers that drop out, right? Because maybe you're not even going nowhere for real. You just got it stacked up in your house, okay? So you gotta identify areas where you can save money, okay? So that's going to help you in this financial situation when it comes to like your financial boundaries as well. Start tracking your expenses, okay? That's what I'm getting. So right now I'm getting that this is a money season, okay? I'm getting that somebody's about to step into some type of money season. There's a lot of money in these images. You about to step into type of money season, okay? You want to manifest this, okay? You got to speak into existence, okay? I am going to be successful. I am going to be financially free, okay? And financially set, okay? That's what I'm getting. So I'm going to pull these cards, okay? So yeah, efficient budgeting, okay? That too, like I said, start tracking income and expenses, allocate funds wisely, and adjust your budget as needed to stay financially healthy, okay? So start budgeting and things like that, okay? Start knowing like what you got going on for the month, okay? Well, I got this bill to pay, I got this to pay, okay? So then you know what your paycheck is looking like. You have to start budgeting, okay? Whether you splitting up in 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, or this one gonna be coming first, and you're gonna wait for the next one to do that. You gotta start budgeting. So all this stuff is gonna help you, okay? This is all financial insight that's gonna help you increase your money of your situation, okay? And like I said, saving strategies, okay? So some of y'all might, if y'all a person that is finding hard to save online through a savings account, maybe if you guys carry cash, okay, maybe if you get change, start doing old school, like, right, start putting it in a freaking piggy bank or something like that. That's that old school. Even quarters, people think that quarters, pennies, all that stuff don't add up eventually one day. It do, okay? So that's what I'm getting. You're gonna have to have some type of different saving strategies, okay? Or maybe give it to somebody and tell them to hide it for you, or put it in a box or lock somewhere. You gotta find some way. If you're a person that finds it hard to save money, okay, that's what I'm getting, okay? And you gotta have effective communication, okay? So what I'm getting is that you gotta be able to not be afraid to reach out, okay? So I'm getting that some of you guys are probably also afraid to go on some type of interviews, okay? Y'all probably afraid to speak, okay? Make phone calls and be like, hey, you know, I applied to this. Did you receive my application? Okay, you're gonna be asked to have some effective communication skills, okay? Practice active listening, articulate your ideas clearly, and engage in meaningful conversation to build strong professional relationships, okay? So also, even if you're at somewhere already too, maybe how you working at this current place, in your current job, if you're working right now, you gotta know how to speak correctly so you can probably get a promotion or a raise, okay? Know how to ask for what you want. So that's what I'm getting, collective. This is what's coming out today, but this is definitely a money read career read today, okay? That's what I'm getting for today, okay? For August, okay? Or the beginning of August, okay? So that's what I'm getting. And I'm going to put one more card, okay? Work-life balance, okay? Like I said, some of you guys are going to ask to strive for balance in your career and personal life. Set boundaries, prioritize self-care, and ensure you have time for relaxation and family, okay? So some of you guys also might be overworking, okay? So that's why I said that all comes in the financial boundaries, okay? So you might have your mind on a goal, all right? You got a target, a plan, okay? So maybe if you are a person that has that, but all you do is work, and no play, right? You got no time for your family or friends, relationship, and things like that. Yeah, you build the money, but when you got time to celebrate it, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? So you guys are also going to be asked to try to balance that work life. And if you can't do that in the current plan, you're going to be asked to try to start looking for something else, okay? Because whatever's going on, your health also requires you to be able to receive this type of blessing, okay? You got to be in good standing. How you going to be receiving blessings in other directions in all areas if you're not in good health? That's what I'm getting, yeah. And I'm getting that some of you guys, well, most of you guys are about to reach some type of financial independence, okay? So you're going to be increase your income and reduce unnecessary expenses and things like that. You're about to be having freedom to live on your terms, okay? So I'm getting that. What we talking about today, collective? You're about to have some type of financial independence, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? So this really may not be for everybody. Some of you might have to work on that, but you gotta get there, okay? That's what I'm getting. So you're gonna be getting there, and we can see what you're gonna be tapping into to get there, okay? And what could have been some of the things holding you back, but I'm definitely getting is that you about to step into some type of position or a situation or a mindset that's gonna get you some type of money. And we can see what type of things that might be coming out today, okay? So yeah, look, 10 of Cups. Oh my God, I love this reading, okay? So you guys are about to step into a 10 of Cups energy, okay? This ain't happening, that's about to be happening soon for you, okay? You're about to step into a 10 of Cups energy, okay? You'll be so happy, wish fulfilled, having everything you want, everything you ask for. You're also gonna be having like children around you, or you might have kids, you might be happy, or you might be starting a family. You're gonna have some type of 10 of Cups energy where you're gonna be able to like celebrate, okay? And I'm gonna say you're gonna be able to like have enough for a lot of people, okay? You might be a person that's like a giver and things like that, like the share, okay? Because you could have been a person that also feel like you gave a lot to people and things like that, okay? You a giver, so you have no issue of getting back. So I'm getting that the Holy Spirit team is saying that being that the 9 of Pentacles came out, you were the person that always gave. You are about to receive back in return from God, okay? God's about to give you something back in return because you probably also could have been in the energy for a while after maybe giving so much to people in the 5 of Pentacles energy, okay? So you probably also coming out of a 5 of Pentacles energy where you probably gave all your money away or something like that. So we're talking about today, because you probably a person that probably gave a lot of money away to people, like, okay? You're a person that also probably give to the homeless, maybe in the street, you walk past, you see people in need. You give a lot of money away, okay? So I'm gonna say you about to be restored in some type of way, okay? Because you gave so much money away to people that was in need, okay? And God has seen that, okay? The Holy Spirit team seen that, okay? And they're gonna help you get to the back on your path or back in this position that you are meant to be in, okay? So every talking about today? You are meant to be a millionaire, a billionaire, okay? What I'm talking about today? You are stepping into a millionaire, billionaire season. That's what I'm getting. The hierophant came out, yes. So you're about to be a boss, okay? You stepping into type of boss energy, okay? A high role, okay? A position that people going to look up to you, listen to you, okay? You're going to be able to start your own business, okay? Whether you're going to be stepping in like under another managerial position, or you actually going to become your own boss. Or you might, like I said from the very beginning, you might have this. You might be in a position that requires you to be a boss. You're going to be making money in that position like under a real agency. And you also going to have a side hustle where you're going to be your own boss, okay? So I like that. 2 in 1. Double whammy, okay? Double whammy. What we talking about today? You get a double whammy, okay? You want to start in some position after coming out some fine pentacles, after giving to so much people, okay? So God, what I'm getting is that Holy Spirit team is watch you do that, okay? They watch you give out, okay? Gave with no issue, okay? That's what I'm getting. And they seen that you currently working on your pentacles, your money right now, okay? So don't worry, because I'm getting is that you're currently working on your money and they are watching you, okay? So I'm getting is that God and Most High, your Spirit team is watching you, okay? You the seven of pentacles energy, okay? So it's like you're not, like I said, you're not fully down, but you deserve more, okay? But I'm getting that some of you guys are probably feeling like you deserve more, okay? Whatever you're doing right now, you probably feel like you came so far, maybe you're like maybe at a certain age in your life that you feel like you deserve a certain type of money, okay? You might be thinking like certain money is for like little people or maybe like children or younger people, okay? Yeah, I'm getting is that you finally seeing clearly. So you a hermit, okay? You in the hermit energy, you're trying to find out how you can do it, okay? So maybe you've been researching, like I said, positions, okay, ways to get money. You are in the energy of researching, okay? You're probably looking online, okay, trying to see what pays what salary, okay? Is it worth for you to switch that job to get that job because of the salary? Or it might just be because you want a work-life balance, okay? So some of you guys also might be switching a job because of the work-life balance, okay? You want a real life, okay? So even though, you know, most of us grew up, I don't know about this new generation, but most of us grew up on like, oh, you gotta be a doctor, you gotta be this, you gotta be that. And most of those jobs require you to stay away from home. Some of you guys are probably also reevaluate, do you want those type of jobs anymore? Like maybe you want like a normal job that still pay you, might be a little some type of importance to it, but you want a regular life now. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, because you come out of 7 of Wands, okay? So like I said, you had to fight over a lot of things before, okay? So maybe you had positions before where you had to probably work and fight for what you earn what you feel like you deserve, okay? You had to fight for like certain raises and things like that, or maybe you just had to fight a lot of battles while you was in those positions, or if you had those positions that required you to stay long and do a lot of overtime, like dredge yourself, okay? You had to fight like a lot of people, okay? Maybe even co-workers, okay, and something like that. You had to go against like superiors and things like that. So you are coming out that energy of fighting against those people, okay? So whatever job you coming in right now, you are done fighting with those people, okay? But I'm gonna say you was winning though. Yeah, you turn your back, 8 of Cups. Okay, so you realize that whatever position you in right now is not worth it for staying, okay? They may have like things to offer, like money and things like that. You probably want to work life balance, okay? Or you might feel like it's better options out there, okay? So you are definitely in the 8 of Cups energy to turn your back on this current workplace, okay? Or this current situation you in, okay? Because you feel like it's not fulfilling to you. No matter if it's 8 of Cups, it's not the 10 of Cups. And I'm getting to the very beginning, 10 of Cups came out. So you're not making the wrong decision because you are going to get the 10 of Cups, okay? And you coming in the 8 of Cups. That means, so you right there around the corner, okay? So like I said all the time, like it's about the journey, not the destination, okay? So you probably just on your journey of life, like stepping into roles of stepping stones, but you're not really where you need to be at, yeah, okay? Yeah, the 4 of Wands, okay? So yeah, you want to be celebrating, okay? Because you're in the process of building your kingdom, okay? Yeah, you about to be building some type of kingdom, okay? Where only people that's welcome is going to be able to go through. So I'm going to say you have to set up some position that these people going to be welcoming you into their kingdom, okay? That's what I'm getting. The 4 of Wands came up. You see how she and well, I would say it's 2 she's or whatever it is. 2 people right there is like behind the 4 Wands is like welcoming, like there's a party going on, there's a castle. You have to step into some type of castle, some type of new organization or something like that, some new position that they welcome you in, okay? So I love this good news. This news is for the very good people, okay? That's what I'm getting. Yeah, Knight of Swords. So this is coming in fast, okay? So the Knight of Swords is coming in fast. It's coming in fast, okay? So these people are coming to pick you up. So whether it's, like I said, it's a position or money opportunity, financial opportunity, they coming in fast to help you, okay? So you might not feel like you be seeing the results right now, okay? You might still be in the energy of hoping or not being able to see, okay? Like I said, the Fool energy. Confirmation, okay? My Holy Spirit team don't play, okay? You are coming in the full energy, okay? Collectively talking about today, you cannot see this. You don't see this coming. You feel like you don't know what's going on, so you probably just still working on yourself, build that but you just don't know this is coming towards you. But you are about to receive something that out of nowhere is gonna hit you randomly, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like for me, like, oh God, thank you, okay? So that's all good. You about to receive some good news, okay? And you're going to be stepping into some type of situation that's going to help you financially, okay? And I love that. You're stepping into your wealthy season, okay? Your money season, okay? And you can see what type of character you haven't stepping into, okay? We'll get some hints over some of you because this is a big collective. So if any of these things that you might be talking about you today, but you might be stepping into some type of role that requires these type of characteristics, okay? So I'm going to tap in the Holy Spirit team to see what type of role may my collective be stepping in, okay? For this current money season, okay? What they might be having to do or what they require to have for this position, okay? That's what I'm getting. All right? Yeah, so yeah, like I said, it's already going to gonna be an employee. So you about to step in some type of position. It's a confirmation employee, okay? Because this is the tarot deck of the character oracle, okay? So employee came up. So you're already about to step into a position. I already know people that might be also formal. You might also step into an organization that probably wear a uniform and things like that, or you gotta wear a business suit, or you gotta wear some type of uniform, okay? That's what I'm getting. You'll be stepping into some position that require you to wear a uniform, okay? And you also might be having this like break some type of previous employee bond, okay? So what's coming out right now is a betrayal, okay? You might have to turn your back on the current agencies that I'm getting, or current position, okay? You have to step out of that, okay? Or what I'm getting is that also might also be going on that your current employee might be knowing about this, so maybe this person reached out to them or something like that, and they are currently feeling betrayed, okay? That's an inside note, okay? Somebody's employees are currently feeling betrayed because somebody contacted them about you. That's what I'm getting, okay? Look, and player came out in reverse, okay? So this person, there's a point you currently work at, is basically maybe they might be also trying to discourage like that person, or they might try to describe you as a different type of person. So maybe they could be contacting your old jobs or something like that, even if you don't work there no more. They might be trying to say that you wasn't like really too much of a good person or something like that, playing in reverse. They probably trying to say some little things about you, but I'm getting that you still gonna get this because it's ordained for you, okay? Like, at the end of the day, what God has ordained for you gonna be for you, okay? So this older point is trying to play you. Even I'm getting that these people could have betrayed you, which is crazy though. But they try to tell this new employee that you might not be as a good person that they might think, or they might not be saying like don't hire you, but they might be on some like, oh well, this person had little flaws and things like that. That's what I'm getting, okay? And I'm also getting is that they also might be also expressing that you are a natural leader, okay? So you might be also stepping in a position that you're gonna be required to be a natural leader, okay? Or you are this natural leader. So even though the people are saying this, the truth is coming out that you are a natural leader, okay? The animal shaman came out, okay? You might be a person that work with like animal spirits and things like that. Or you might be really good with animals, okay? You might also see birds come to you a lot, dogs may look at you, stare at you, okay? And you might be like love nature, things like that. So you are a natural leader. So regardless of the people saying that the truth is coming out, you are a natural leader, okay? So when I'm getting that this new employee that's gonna come high, you're gonna see that, okay? They're gonna see that. Also, I'm getting that this new employee is gonna tell about how that old employee is probably talking about you, that they could have did something to you, and then they see that you are really a true leader, okay? And I'm gonna say this old employee is gonna be discovered that they actually was cruel or something like that. So it's not being revealed that some type of butcher energy, okay, cruelty and slaughter, that these people maybe try to slaughter you at some point in time. So what I'm getting is that right now, if you wait for a call or something like that, email, these people are doing some type of research on you, finding out that you probably dealt with some type of cruelty in your past, like when it came to like finances or something like that, all right? And then maybe you also have to maybe leave that place at some point in time, and maybe go on your own journey, okay? So they can also see why you left, okay? Some of you guys also maybe started driving, okay? Maybe doing like side hustles, okay? Maybe you guys started doing like delivery jobs, okay? Uber, okay? DoorDash, or on them apps, okay? Amazon, Instacart, look, Ship. You gotta know all those things, okay? For anybody that might be looking for a side hustle, okay? So you might have been a person that had to leave and navigate your own life, okay? Because you felt like you didn't belong to them no more, okay? These people probably try to slaughter you while you was there, okay? So these people try to come for you, but I'm gonna say they try to come for a natural leader. They try to come from an animal shaman, okay? Person that works with spirits, okay? Even the animal spirits, okay? You might be a person also good with water and things like that. So that's what I'm getting. So you have to leave that place. You got up out of there. You skedaddle. You breathe, okay? Yeah, and I'm gonna say you also a person that's a reader, okay? So you're a person that's a seeker of knowledge, okay? So you was very smart, okay? You were too smart for that place anyway, okay? And you end up finding out information like how to just get by in life, okay? Maybe how to start a new journey, okay? So you probably also in the energy right now, you might still be in this position where you still trying to learn how to get to the next step, okay? Because you maybe have gave up a situation in the past that tried to slaughter you, okay? An older employee that betrayed you or something like that, they betrayed a natural born leader, okay? So right now I'm getting that you currently learning right now. That's what I'm getting at. This financial reading that wants to come out today, okay? Yeah. And you might be talking about a king, okay? You might be in a king energy, okay? Or you might be a person that might be in a position of authority, okay? Or you might be going to a position of authority. So maybe you reading on how to get into some type of position of authority, okay? You might be reading on how to get certain like levels, okay? Like I said, why do you need some type of education? Like how can I get to say you want to be a doctor, but you're a nurse, okay? You want to know how to get to a doctor. You might be reading how to get to that position, okay? Or you a teacher, you know how to get to the guidance counselor position, okay? You in some type of position, you want to know how to get to the next level, okay? So you coming right now do some type of research, okay? But I'm gonna say you got to receive some type of inheritance anyway. So what's coming towards you is some type of inheritance, some type of authority figure, okay? Some type of person that that is you are like a servant of realms, okay? So you might be a person that's good in multiple areas of life, okay? Maybe you can do multiple things, maybe you have multiple skills, okay? You're a person that you also understand, you might also be a reader, okay? An actual natural born spiritual reader or something like that. You might have that type of gift of read energy or something like that. So that's why I'm getting that you're gonna be stepping into a role of authority, okay? All right, you're gonna be asked to rule something, okay? So whatever you're thinking about, you're gonna be shocked that you're gonna get this, because you, like I said, you're in this food energy. You'll be like, for me, that's what I'm getting, okay? You're the magician, okay? So you could have maybe like I said, like, people see your potential, okay? So this king, this monk, this monarch, okay, this authority position, okay, they see that you're like a manifestor, okay? So you might be a person that has really good skills, like a magician, okay? You might be able to manifest very well, okay? And these people feel like these people that are looking into you right now, to your old background, your old character, they see you like a master manifestor, okay? And I'm gonna say manipulator ones come out, okay? So maybe these people could have tried to tell them that you was a manipulator, but I'm gonna say that these people are viewing you as a manifestor, okay? So these people could have probably said you did something at that old place or something like that to manipulate, but then I'm getting that you're gonna overpower it because you are a master manifestor, okay? And you're gonna break the illusion, okay? You're gonna break the illusion that these people try to put up over you, okay? So that's what I'm getting. So you are definitely the energy of channeling this type of power, okay? And people see that you have a lot of potential, so don't worry, okay? You might be worried about maybe if these current jobs you're looking up, or these new financial opportunities gonna come in. If this old job gonna stop you from this new job, I'm getting that it's not, okay? Because they're gonna view you as just a master manifestor, not a manipulator. That's what I'm getting, okay? Yes, what I'm getting is that you're gonna be asked to get training, okay? Or maybe you got some training, okay? You have to start coaching and training yourself for this position, okay? You might not know what it is, though. So you got to start maybe looking back at what you applied for, okay? You might not know what you probably applied for multiple things. But I'm getting it's coming in, okay? You want to start getting some type of support, okay? Like I said, is keep reading what you've been reading, okay? And like I said, go over something that you probably been applying for. Or some of you might also just be a coach, okay? Y'all also might be going to the position of coaching, okay? That might be a person that's going to be nurturing people, okay? Helping people get through life situations. You might be a person that's going to be training people, okay? Or you might help people develop plans and things like that. So whether you work in an office building, you might be a receptionist or HR, okay? You might do something that requires you to encourage other people and support the people. You might be stepping in the role of a coach, okay? You might be stepping in the role of a coach. That's the insight that's tea. I'm getting at. Some of y'all might also become a lawyer, okay? So look at some future lawyers involved, okay? Oh my gosh, okay? So that means that some of y'all might be also be stepping in a position of authority or like law enforcement or something like that, okay? Some of y'all might be also may have to deal with a lawyer, okay? Or maybe a lawyer is going to be defending you or something like that. Or some of y'all going to have somebody where somebody going to defend you in some type of situation, okay? So you got somebody currently defending your case right now is what I'm getting, to maybe get you in some type of position, okay? Maybe like the top person in the department got to decide like, or what they gonna do with you. You got somebody that's in there that's a keeper of justice that's gonna stand up for you, okay? Somebody in this position gonna stand up for you, collective. Whoever we talking about, okay? So whether you feel like you're not gonna get these positions or not, you're gonna get it because somebody's gonna stand up for you, okay? That's a keeper of justice that believe it right and wrong. And I'm getting that it's involving some type of old employee and things like that that's trying to stop your 10 of cups, but you still getting it. And I'm getting that it's coming in fast. It's coming in fast. People welcome you in, okay? That's what I'm getting. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to end this quick reading, okay? So warrior spirit came out, okay? So relentless commitment to challenges, approaches life as a personal battle, here to master your forceful nature, okay? So you gotta ask to be in the warrior spirit, or you currently been in the warrior spirit, okay? You've been committed, okay? You've been committed to challenges. You've been going through ups and downs, and you're not giving up. So I'm getting that the Holy Spirit team is saying God is gonna reward you. God is rewarding you for having this warrior spirit and not giving up on your dream, okay? You are not giving up on your dream because you know you deserve some type of position, some type of inheritance, some type of money. You know you're meant to be wealthy in life, and you are going to be wealthy. That's what I'm getting. And be present, okay? So you're going to be asking me remain present, okay? You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. Okay, so like I said, you could be mostly all the time in your head about money, okay? So you probably so focused on what's going to happen, okay? You ready for a new beginning, okay? But you're going to be actually present, okay? Because by doing this, you probably may be blocking yourself or just not, like I said, enjoy the way of life, like enjoying the journey, okay? So it's coming soon. You got to just be present, but it's happening, okay? So this is an insight of what's going on. Don't be afraid. It's happening. It's coming for you. You're going to be asked to be paused. You're going to ask to pause also, okay? You're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back. Look at all the possible outcomes and make sure you're headed in the right direction before moving forward, okay? So like I said, you are going to get multiple options. So you got to be asked to pause to see which one best fits you, okay? And I love this energy. I'd rather have multiple options than no options, okay? You're going to ask to study as well, okay? So know what you're stepping into, okay? Like I said, it might be a position you probably forgot about. Now you got to remember, like, what you're stepping into. A new endeavor is upon you, and it may require new knowledge and skills. Put the attention out to the universe, and the right teacher will soon find you, okay? So you're asked to study as well, because like the way we're talking about today, you want to be asked to study because you want to step in some position you probably forgot that you applied about is what I'm getting. Have you forgot you applied to that? Maybe one day you probably was going on Indeed, scrolling down, sending your resume to most school, and they going to call you. You're like, oh, snap, dude, what's the requirements again? Well, what do I got to do? Okay. So then you're going to get back into it. You're going to prep yourself, prepare yourself, okay? But that's what I'm going to collect this. So be on the lookout. You about to send some type of season of wealth and money, okay? It's coming to you now. It's coming to you fast, okay? The King of Swords is coming. You're going to step into some type of 10 of Cups energy, okay? 10 of Cups energy, where you're going to receive the wish fulfillment, something you've been hoping for, waiting for, and now you don't think it's coming to you, okay? You don't see it's coming. You don't see this is coming because you are coming in the full energy, lagging, going on about your life, okay? And something's about to end. The tower's about to hit, okay? It's going to hit you you out of nowhere. It's a good tower though. It's gonna hit you out of nowhere. Like I said, for me, okay, so have you wanna know your position, know who you are, okay? Yes, it's for you, okay? Be happy, and you wanna be celebrating with people that's gonna be willing to welcome you in, ready for you to come into their castle, welcome you to that, welcome you to their kingdom, okay? So that's all collective. Remember, you can give me a like and share, subscribe, and any questions, but then me to next.